All right, guys, so here's my little video about hundredths. I'm going to help you a little bit on hundredths 1 and hundredths 2 practice. So hundredths is a little bit more difficult than understanding the tenths. Only reason why is because we first got to know the different place values. So here's my ones. That means I got a whole number. Right now, we don't have anything that's a whole number. We have everything less than 1. Here, the next one is my tenths. Okay, I'm just going to put a T here for representing tenths. The next place value is what we call the hundredths. Okay, decimal place value is actually going backwards because it's talking about we're breaking into smaller and smaller pieces. Hundredths are known like pennies, right? They're worth less than the tenths. Tenths are dimes, right? Hundredths are smaller. Look at these little tiny square. One of those little squares is 100. That's really tiny, right? Okay, so hundredths are smaller than tenths. But let's look at some of these pictures here. So if I was to look at this picture right here, this first one, I could go ahead and first count my row of 10, right? That's basically counting my tenths here. So I have 1 tenth, 2 tenths, 3 tenths, 4 tenths, 5 tenths, 6 tenths, 8 tenths. I counted wrong. That was 7 tenths there. Okay. So I got 770. Okay. 100 little squares are known as 7 tenths, right? Going down the rows, counting those tenths together. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4. So looking at this one, technically I have 74, right? I got 74 out of the 100. So let's go look for that fraction, 74 out of 100. Easy peasy. Now the decimal's different. Some people think that the decimal for hundreds would be 0.074. Oops, sorry, I'm writing with my mouse. But no, okay? Let's look at this number, 74. Isn't that 7 technically in the tens place value, right? I got 7 tens and 4 ones basically here. It's kind of the same kind of concept with decimals. I got 7 tenths, 7 10 in a row, right? 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So when I'm writing this decimal, I have 7 here in the tenths, and I got 4 extra little 100 ones, 4 extra little pennies, you could say, okay? So the decimal technically is 0.74, okay? This one down here, okay, I don't have a full 10, do I? I just have 8 out of 100, right? Since I have no full tens, this decimal would look like something like this. I got no holes, 0, point. Well, I don't have a full 10 filled in, so I got 0 tens here going on, and I just got 8 little hundredths. Okay, so that decimal looks like this one. Okay, hope that helped on that.